It's such a different thing when like a girl is photographing another girl. It's like a special bond that happens as opposed to like a male like kind of dominating the area with his camera, and he's like, you know, like taking your picture.
The music industry is 100% a boys' club.
A single mom moving to America with 2 daughters.
I love girls.
My name is Rebekah Campbell, and I'm a freelance photographer. Originally from Oklahoma, and then I moved to Texas. Then I went to art school in Savannah. Then I came to New York. Around like the age of 15, I one day was really bored and like grabbed my dad's camera, and then really just fell in love with the whole idea of like capturing moments and like remembering things like through photography. I like portraying this idea of girlhood and then juxtaposing it with like how I was brought up as a teenager. I was brought up really religious in Oklahoma, and there's like ideas that have like stayed with me as I've grown up. The greatest accomplishment of my life so far, I'd say one of them would be moving to New York, like after graduating art school. The best thing about New York is that there's so much happening, but then that can also be like such a bad thing because there's always something happening, and then you can feel lonely even if you know you have like so many people to see. And then also the whole idea of comparing yourself to everyone that's here. I do that all the time. And it's really hard. Dating in NYC with social media and stuff, I think it really changes people's ideas of the other person once they know certain things. Because it's interesting meeting people and then they find out who you are and they're like, oh my God, that's you. And then you're like, yeah, but you wouldn't have even talked to me if like you knew, like if you didn't know that. I've had very strong feelings that like could be considered love, but I don't think it's ever been at like the peak yet. My favorite part about being a woman is the ability to like see the world as a woman. I think the hardest thing about being a woman in my field is just people putting pressure on you to make work that is supposed to be all about like being a like female photographer. And photography, like in the beginning, was such a male-dominated sport. Now there's like such a like huge uprising of young female photographers, and it's such a good thing. But like you have to remember that you shouldn't just see yourself as a female instead of just like a set of eyes.